And now, Virginia Tech Tuesday on Living Local in Virginia.
The Blackwood program in real estate at Virginia Tech is new, but it's growing rapidly. A recent $10 million gift will advance this rapidly growing program that is growing in enrollment and nationally renowned. Kevin Boyle, the director of the Blackwood program in real estate, joins us today to tell us all about this growing and needed program. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So I understand that the Virginia Tech program in real estate is fairly new, but as mentioned, and growing rapidly. What can you tell us about the past 7 years since it started?
So the program was launched in the fall of 2013, and we had 4 first-year students at that time. And today we have over 380 majors and over 120 minors, and it makes us one of the largest programs in the country, undergraduate programs, that is. And I think that growth has been fueled by the interdisciplinarity and flexibility in the curriculum offered to students. And they can double major in real estate and construction, real estate and finance, real estate and property management, or they can have minors. And I think that ability for students to customize their academic program really stimulates student interest in addition to the opportunities once they graduate.
Definitely. Now I know that recently the program was named for the Blackwood family from Richmond. What can you tell us more about that?
Well, that was a huge testimony to the success of the program, and particularly our graduates who are already out there in the industry. You know, when you think about it, us starting at 13, we don't have that many graduates, but you know, we had a couple of years of 15, a couple of years of about 25, a couple of years up in the 50 and 80, and now we're graduating around 100 a year. And you know, as those students are successful in the industry, I think a lot of that stimulated Willis Blackwood to invest in the program to make it even better for the students and for them to help the industry in the future. And you know, these resources are going to help us attract top faculty, top students, and then we're going to use them for experiential learning opportunities for students and diversity scholarships. One of the things we like to do is not just be in the classroom, but take students out. We've done tours of real estate projects in Raleigh, Richmond, DC, and so the resources allow us to get students on a bus and go out and actually interact with professionals and get their perspective on site. And then, you know, when you think about the diversity perspective, you know, one of the key things in the country right now is the availability of low income housing, and that demand and need is not being met. And, you know, we can help educate students from those communities to go back to be leaders to help change that situation.
Well, I also know that the Blackwood program in real estate is nationally recognized as one of the best. Explain why.
So yeah, we have 2 top 5 rankings, and another source rated us as A+. And I think the key is that, you know, we educate students from the initial conception of a real estate project all the way through to its disposition at the end. So there's design element, zoning, finance, construction, leasing, property management, and sale. And so students really have a holistic knowledge of the real estate asset, no matter what area that they go to work in. And you know, real estate, when you get to it, is relatively small world. And so knowing how the other segments of the industry work in relation to yours, I think really helps to students to be successful. So I think it's that academic program and the students' success once they graduate that has helped fuel us moving up in the rankings so quickly.
We only have a few seconds left. For a student that is interested in a career in real estate, what would you say is important for them to know?
So I think they need to know that real estate is where you live, where you work, where you shop, you play, touches all segments of your life, and there are many job opportunities. And I guess I'd tell them 2 things: is you need to have great communication skills and be great at critical thinking.
Excellent. Kevin, thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Okay, you're welcome.